Hi, it's Anne-Marie Roach from Toronto East West here, and I'm going to be sharing some tips about our foundation application. And I'm here barefaced because I'm going to be putting it on myself so you can see what I'm talking about. But one of the most important things that you have to do, your best tip for makeup application is to make sure you exfoliate. This is our restorative enzyme peel, our 60-second miracle. You've got to get rid of those dead skin cells so that you can have a smooth, even application with your foundation. It doesn't matter if you're using liquid or powder foundations. You will always have a better application, more even coverage when you exfoliate first. You know, when you don't, you've got those dead skin cells sitting on the surface. And when you put the makeup, you know, if you've ever had a customer say, my makeup looks cakey after I put it on, that cakiness is that accumulation of makeup on those dead skin cells that are sitting there. So you want to exfoliate and get rid of the dead cells so that the skin is smooth, your application is even, and it will look better. Plus, the other tip, hydrate. It's important to moisturize your skin before you ever put on your makeup. You should do your full skincare, of course, but make sure your skin is hydrated and that you have exfoliated to get your absolute best makeup look. And we've got some great options here at Aloette because we have our Be Picture Perfect, which is our demi-matte liquid foundation. And I'm going to talk about our Ultra Finish, which is our micronized mineral pigment foundation. Absolutely fabulous products, very different, but they give you great coverage. So our first step, of course, we've already exfoliated and put on our skincare. We're going to use something to prime the skin. I know a lot of you, Flawless, this is one that it lasts forever because you use such a small amount. The two that we have, a luminous tint as well, which is a fabulous, both of these are fabulous primers. Why would you use a primer? Well, you know, for the majority of women, using a primer means that it's going to help to correct the color. It's going to give you, and I'm just going to be applying it while I talk about it. It's going to give you a better, oh wow, I've never done this on my phone before. Okay. I'm using my fingertip to do it. It blends beautifully. Now you'll notice I also have redness. I have rosacea. I've got some rosacea on my face. So this is going to help to even the skin tone. It's also helping to mattify the skin a little bit, and it is also helping to make the pores less noticeable. Look at the difference now, even quickly on my forehead. Okay, so it just gives you that color correction and that base to keep your makeup on all day long. And I just realized I forgot one of my products upstairs, but I will still talk about it. Okay, so what your primer is doing is it's preparing your face. So it's giving you that color correction, it's giving you that base, but the big thing for a lot of people today, it's minimizing the pores. So the pores are less noticeable. A lot of women are getting enlarged pores as we age. So this is going to help to just fill in. I know a lot of you refer to our Flawless as like a spackle for the walls. You know, when you're ready to paint and you have to repair all the holes and the, you know, the unevenness on a wall, you spackle it. Well, this is kind of doing that on your face to give you that flawless look before you apply your makeup. So that is our Flawless HP. And then of course our luminous tint gives you that little bit of sparkle too. Like I love it because it's got just a bit of shimmer in it and it's beautiful, especially in the summer months. I love it, love it. Okay, so Be Picture Perfect. Let's start with this one here. Be Picture Perfect. We've got 7 different shades and it really just depends. You can even mix them. I'm right now good. I'm going to wear gold medium, but also I can even sometimes get into a light tan, but I'm going to do the gold medium right now. And that we've got, it's not just the product that is great, but we also have the tools to apply the product. Okay, it's very lightweight. It covers your imperfections. Now I'll show you a couple different ways to do it. This is the brush, our makeup brush that's in our 5-piece one. If you're going to use this one, you can take it and just apply it across. Okay, so this is the gold medium that I'm using. Okay, you can do it like this. Just bring it down. under the eye, and you can get right in here. Blend, blend, blend. Okay, skincare is up, makeup is down, okay, or in circular motion. And I will show you the difference. Okay, so this is just a really light blending of our Be Picture Perfect. Now this has skincare benefits. In here we have niacinamide, which helps to refine the texture of your skin. There is agave, which is very nourishing. We've got lactic acid. I mean, we're talking about skincare benefits in our makeup. Okay, so that's giving it to us using that one. Now I'll put a little bit more just so I can show you the spoon brush, because our Pro Precision makeup brush, I call it the spoon brush. Love, love, love the density. I just washed this one, that's why it looks so good, but it's one that I do use. And this one, you just go in a circular motion. Okay, so this is more of an airbrush look when you use this, and I like it because you can get right in under the nose. All right, circular. And what else is in here? There's green tea in here as well, which is really good for environment. Look how it's just to help to really get rid of all that redness. And even compare, now you saw how dark I was under the eyes. Look at the coverage that you've got with this one. Now we can still, I do want to show you how to use some concealer as well with this. Okay. All right, so I love this brush as well. I don't do it from here because I'm always afraid I'm going to break it. So I do give it that little extra at the top, that little extra help, and just that little circular, but I really feel like it's giving you that flawless airbrush look. Now I do have a little bit of sun damage. So what I do with our concealer, love, love, love our concealer, you can actually apply this with a moisturizer as well. What I'm going to do, I'm going to show you the application with a brush. I'm just using the eyeshadow brush, and you're going to need a different one for for this and then for your eyeshadows as well. Okay, so I'm just putting a little bit there on top, so you can put it where you need it. All right, and then the dark here, a little extra. I've got that blue vein a lot of us get. So I just put a little bit here by the blue vein. Okay, so that's kind of a before and after with our gold medium. And what this is doing too is it's really covering those imperfections, but because it is a liquid, I really suggest always setting it. Okay, and we have our translucent veil. This is a setting powder. Now it is a pressed powder, but it's like a loose powder. So look at, when I do this, look at all the little bits that comes off. It's a micronized loose powder, and you can just even set it like this. Okay, you don't have to scoop, you don't have to run, you just have to set like this. The other thing you can do, which I often do, but I love our translucent veil. I love it, even the smell of it, everything about it. It mattifies it. I mean, look at just how it's finished. And then, okay, what was I going to show you? Oh yes, you can also use sponges. Now, a lot of people use beauty blenders. You can use beauty blenders, but if you're going to use one of these, make sure that you dampen it. And these are just like a bag of them that I get at the drugstore. They're not special ones. They're just disposable, latex-free cosmetic sponges. To dampen it, you don't need to wet it and wring it out. You can just give it a spritz of the Nutri-Mist or setting mist, and then just come back and dab. It's almost like that extra hydration, and our setting mist is the one that's going to give you the environmental protection. It's going to keep your makeup on all day long. It's absolutely beautiful. Okay. Ultra Finish. All right, so we had our demi matte, and you know what I love about that too? The demi matte means that what it's doing is it's a very natural look. It's not matte. You've seen the girls that are matte. That doesn't even look real. this still looks like your skin. It just looks better. Okay, so we're going to do the same thing over here using Ultra Finish. Ultra Finish is all in one. Okay, so it is our foundation. It's also our concealer. It's a finishing powder, so you don't need the translucent veil with it. And it has your SPF 15, so you have your sun protection. And again, I'm using my gold medium, and I am using our chisel brush. Okay, I love the chisel brush. You're going to take it and swirl it. You don't need to get it down deep into the brush. You just need to get it on the brush, tap, and then apply that, because don't forget, we already put on our Flawless. So we're applying that in a circular motion around. And this brush is so soft. It's amazing. And up here as well. Don't forget the forehead, into the hairline. Come to the jawline. When you come to the jawline, you don't have to just like end it here. Like, you can bring it down a wee bit so that you're... Okay, so now a little bit extra here under the eye, because I was dark circle under the eye. Okay. Now, look how great these products work at coverage. Even skin tone. Concealing, covering. And if you want more coverage there, you could use a lighter shade, but I'm going to show you. I like also our Look Alive as another way to take care of under the eye area. So this just illuminates. It can be used as a primer under your eye makeup as well, but if you use it under the eye. Okay, so it just helps to illuminate that area. And when you're all done, so it's quick and easy every day with your Ultra Finish. And it can also be applied with the large powder brush too, you know, if a woman just wants something really quick and easy. And another option too for the, on the Be Picture Perfect, you can put your Ultra Finish over it as well. So it just gives you that little bit extra coverage. So because you've got coverage with your Ultra Finish, you have coverage with your Be Picture Perfect, and then you can put it on top and have even more. All right, so our foundations are beautiful. You just want to play with them yourself so you feel really comfortable with them. There isn't a right or wrong when we talk about makeup. It really just comes down to what are you most comfortable with? What do you like to use? The cheek color, I'm just going to give you a little tip on that one as well. I use the angled brush for the cheek color. And we're just going to go on the cheekbone itself and stay about 2 fingers away from the nose. Okay, this area moves. This is the apple of the cheek. When I stop smiling, it's down lower. So let's focus on where the cheekbone is for that natural blush, that flush that we get when we're out. You know, it's just a nice natural on the side. That's the rose petal that I just used. And of course, finishing up with a little bit on the lip, using a lip definer first. And you know what the best part with our makeup, even in that hot, humid weather, it stays. It looks great. That's cherry wine. Okay. And then you check everything. Now, if you want, I can show you one other little tip, and that is using your bronzer, okay? Because it's that time where we, you know, so many women are out worshiping the sun and we're avoiding it, okay? We know the damage that the sun can do. So what this is going to do is we're just going to use our large powder brush again. And you can also do the chisel brush with this, but taking it across the hairline and then down the nose and allow a little bit there around the cheek area, chin. Okay, so now it looks like we've been kissed by the sun. All right, we've got fabulous colors. Play with your foundations. The tools are important too, our brushes. I can't stress enough that it makes all the difference in the world to make sure you exfoliate, to make sure you hydrate, and then use the tools of the trade. So we have our spoon brush, we have our makeup, we've got our powder, we have our chisel. Okay, if you don't have these brushes, get them right away, because this makes all the difference in the world, having those. But I will tell you as well, having an excellent product, one that really works, that gives you the results that you're looking for, that's light, that's really beautiful coverage, will be just heavenly for not only yourself, but for all of your clients as well. And you can also mix these. I think I mentioned that we have 7 shades, but for example, if you want to have just a little bit more, you could do the gold medium with light tan, just mix them on the back of your hand and then apply them. Some people use the little travel pots. You can put them in there, mix them up, and then you have it with you so that you've got it all the time, the right shade. But I'm pretty sure everybody will find something that works beautifully, because we go right from our porcelain to our deeper, and they wear beautifully, they stay on. And then the final step, which I don't have on my table, pretend this is it. I love our setting mist with the charcoal. So we have environmental protection. And remember, with all of our makeup too, we have our full coverage, but we're also age-defying ingredients, vitamin-infused ingredients in the makeup. So it's going to help to improve your skin with regular use. And then your setting mist, I'm going to use Nutrimist right now, but you would use your beautiful Satin Shield just to set everything and keep it fresh all day long, and also give it that protection. Okay, that's all I have to say today. So enjoy your makeup, have fun with foundation, and let me know if you have any questions. Thanks, bye for now.